Yo, welcome back to the channel. I know that my last upload was uh to say the least. This video might be a little bit over the place, but I want to show y'all something real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Look at my Minecraft Dungeons character. Ooh. Mm. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. I want to do a guide about Minecraft Dungeons probably when I hit level 100. I'm level 74 right now, power level 76. And I got the little chicken following me. That's going to be a fun video. I may make that video, but let me go ahead and bring us back to where what y'all want to see, okay? I just had to show y'all, okay? I'm very proud of my Minecraft Dungeons character, okay? And this game is underrated. Not enough people play it, not enough people talk about it. So, uh all right. That might be a little bit of a distraction. I know my last video was a bit depressing. We are going through some things, okay? I'm just being real, going through some things. With all that being said, today I am going to be diving into some more Minecraft game theories. All right? All right, let's clap it up. I'm actually going to be diving into some more Minecraft game theories with y'all. I know this isn't live like the typical Alien Armada episodes. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm just being dead honest with y'all. I'm not ready for it. I tried going live so many times. I'm not there mentally, but I am here for this. I'm kind of doing something that we love and enjoy, right? We seem to love it. So I figured I would do that. To do that today with y'all. So we're going to get into it. If you enjoy me reacting to Minecraft game theories and you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe today. Join Innate Aliens. Okay, let's see here. As you can see, I'm going through these in order. All right, if you haven't seen my last few videos reacting to Game Theory Minecraft, I believe there'll be a playlist that'll pop up, or I will link the previous one, at the top, so you can click somewhere over here if you want to see more. But these are the ones I've done so far. I've done about, I guess, 10 of them. We are now going to dive into game theory, the Minecraft Warden with Dream. Solved with Dream. So I'm excited for this. Also, I apologize if this video is a little rough around the edges. I can't stare at my editing software. I'm just being real. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. So we're doing this. Ooh, Herobrine. That must be on purpose. If he showed Herobrine first and then showed the Warden, I'm assuming they have some kind of connection. Or at least that's the theory that's going to be a part of this. Or he just wanted to put a bunch of spooky stuff in the beginning, which is also possible.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, the show that just keeps picking away at the hidden lore of Minecraft. Because let's face it, Minecraft isn't one of those games that explicitly tells you what's going on. Instead, it implies its lore through world design, spawn behavior, sound effects, and character appearances, all for investigators.
That's the one thing also, sorry I keep pausing already, that's the one thing I love about Minecraft Dungeons. Like, some of all the best things that are a part of Minecraft are in the game. All the sound effects, you even see like little crafting tables around. Like, it's so adorable and so cool.
like us to uncover. A perfect example of this implicit lore came during Minecraft Live's reveal of the game's upcoming Caves and Cliffs update, when the team introduced us to the newest and most interesting mob to date, the Warden.
What did we just see?
They don't outright tell us what's going on with the Warden, but you only need to take one look at its chest and the souls that are trapped inside to tell that there's a story behind this guy. Ordinarily, I'd wait until the Warden was actually in the game so we could get the full picture of what its behavior and spawn conditions are like before we begin theorizing, but we've already got ourselves a ton of information to work with here. I mean, just look at this thing. The green texture of its skin is practically identical to the material used for end portal blocks.
Yep.
This mob is practically begging for a theory.
So you could say it's sort of an
Dream! 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 Dream just popped up. It's Dream.
unsolved mystery.
You could. Excuse me, why is there a big neon green block creature in my video?
I'm Dream. I'm a Minecraft speedrunner, and I love talking about unsolved mysteries of Minecraft from time to time. I was actually just running away from some hunters, and I wound up in the wrong seed. And don't knock the green. I've seen your thumbnails.
You're a
Legit.
Minecraft speedrunner. Sure, early 2008 memes called. They want their stick boys back.
Says the guy who is literally a dancing cardboard cutout.
Touché. So, should we just end
They really traded PNG insults back and forth.
this awkward justification of why we're collaborating and just start talking about the Wardens?
That's probably a good idea. Let's end the cringe.
When you're here, the cringe never ends. I just simultaneously whipped and nay-nayed!
All right, look. All right, I know I have some explaining to do. I added Techno's head to my soundboard to cure my depression. Okay, and honestly, it's helping. It's helping. And I couldn't have thought of a better moment to do the hand than right after this.
Thanks, editors, like I said. So, even though the Caves and Cliffs update adding the Wardens to the game isn't expected to come out until summer of 2021, almost a year from now, we already know a lot about these guys. For starters, this new Warden mob was introduced alongside another new feature coming to the cave biome, the Skulk, a seemingly natural growth that appears in deep caves. As demonstrated in the gameplay reveal, the Skulk's most interesting feature is that it can sense sounds. According to what we've been told, the Skulk can detect footsteps, projectiles, and blocks being placed, and wool, which is presumably soft enough to insulate any vibrations, can prevent it from reacting.
This actually gives us a behavioral connection between the Skulk and the Warden. The Warden is blind, meaning that it senses players by reacting to things like sound and vibration, just like the Skulk does. Add that to the
Sound and vibe. What is that called? Echolocation? I think, right? The Warden is basically Daredevil.
fact that the Warden and Skulk are found together in caves and share a very similar visual design, and it feels like the Warden might be some sort of naturally occurring creature. Maybe something that grew out of the Skulk, or maybe the Skulk evolved?
Possibly, but I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. When asked about whether the Warden and Skulk are part of the same species, developer Brandon Pierce said this, quote, "They're made of the same stuff at the very least." Eyeball emoji. That seems like a highly dodgy answer. Were they made that way by Mother Nature, or is he implying that the Warden is perhaps a creature that was made through more artificial means? Perhaps by an ancient race of builders who had harvested Skulk and found a way to use it in their contraptions.
That seems like a bit of a stretch.
That was such a huge stretch, and I love how they include that, because he has to throw in some theories that are obviously a stretch in there. You know what I mean? He has to, and that was like that was like if I'm reaching for the moon.
I actually don't think I'm overanalyzing this. Viewers of this channel know that we've gathered a lot of evidence over the last year that there was once a
Fair.
great civilization of builders in this game. A civilization that built temples and mines long ago and then was forced to abandon them all for some unknown reason. So we have a good idea that they existed. And going back to the design detail that immediately caught my eye about the Wardens, you look at the Warden's chest and find that where you'd expect to see a beating heart, you instead see caged souls. Souls, plural. I don't know of many natural creatures that are
Okay, we're there. The part that for me isn't the stretch, like this part isn't really a stretch. For me, the idea is like the stretch is that the builders built them, not that they're built and manufactured themselves. My stretch is that the builders are the ones that built them. I feel like that's a bit of a stretch.
Born with multiple souls.
So how are you going to tie this together, Matt?
That involves being created somehow by creators who are perhaps harnessing souls as an energy source. And in case you think that I'm extrapolating too much from that little visual detail, it was once again confirmed by Minecraft gameplay developer Brandon Pierce, who, when asked about the Warden's blue chest patch on Twitter, responded with, quote, "I can't confirm anything, but it definitely sounds like a heartbeat, and the texture is definitely reminiscent of souls." And in case you missed it when we talked about it earlier on this channel, this year's Minecraft dungeon game basically confirmed
Minecraft dungeons. Look, I'm on point, chat. I'm on point. I know that the live chat's not here. I'm talking to future chat. I'm talking to the future commentators, the people who are going to be commentating, a little bit of mixture of both. Whatever you're going to be doing in the comment section of this video, okay? Me showing my Minecraft Dungeons character now makes sense, okay? It's cohesive now. It's cohesive. I did it.
That certain items in the Minecraft franchise are built with literal souls that are being used as an energy source. Or, as the official Twitter account put it, quote, "A true adventurer puts their soul into everything they do, and the truest adventurers put other people's souls in it too." In that episode, we concluded that the Vex
I need to follow that. I need to follow that Twitter account
that evokers create are comprised of souls.
Imagine that my next big break on YouTube is I become a Minecraft dungeon streamer / YouTuber, and for some reason that is what blows me up. Imagine.
And that opens the door to other sorts of artificially created mobs also built from souls, hence the Warden.
So you're saying that the Warden mob might be some sort of artificial construct made using soul sand?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, looking across all my past theories in this game, there's one common theme that keeps appearing: experiments with the creation of life. When you look at the design and story details of the various mobs throughout Minecraft, it all ties back to this recurring quest to become almost like a god, with power over life and death. I've done major episodes looking into all this, but based on the evidence, the Illagers seem to have been booted out of the Villager Society because they were experimenting.
That was the very last video that we checked out, by the way. That was I think it's called the cult, Minecraft's cult of Illagers or something like that. So check that out. Like I said, it should be linked at the top of this video or is somewhere in the description. I'm not entirely sure yet.
With creating life. The Iron Golem seemed to be an early stepping stone of some ancient race trying to create sentient creatures. The Wither itself seems like it was a failed experiment to create life using soul sand. And the list goes on for lots of other mobs. And so the Warden, being this combination of Skulk and souls, feels like it would be a natural extension to all of this. It was created, it was built, but built for what? That's the question.
Well, it's probably related to what you mentioned before. The Wardens appear to be made of the same stuff as end portal blocks. I mean, I'd recognize that eerie shade of green anywhere. So if these Wardens were artificially constructed, it might have happened at around the same time that the end portals themselves were being built. Plus, look at their name. Remember that end portals are found in strongholds, a place fortified so as to protect it against attack. Now, consider the name Warden. These days, the most common use of the word Warden is when talking about prison wardens, supervisors who are placed in charge of keeping people in a secured structure. But the term Warden actually has a much more general meaning too. A person charged with the care or supervision of persons, animals, or things. A keeper. Maybe they were built as guards to supervise or protect the end portals.
Huh, it's a pretty good observation. Not bad for a guy who once tweeted that you ate your cat's poop.
Well, I can't really
Dream? What's this, bro? I know you was a toddler, but bruh, what?
really defend myself there, can I?
But you're totally right. The names Stronghold and Warden, as well as...
You know what the worst part about that tweet is? He doesn't say accidentally. You know what I mean? It's one thing to accidentally do stuff like that as a toddler. It's another thing to intentionally do it. And now I wonder, if I did that as a toddler, maybe I would be sitting at 20 plus million subscribers. Who knows? Maybe I would be a master speedrunner.
The color palette and the design, heck, even the fact that both Wardens
Where's some cat sucking? Okay, I'll admit that's... Alright, I went a little too far. I went too far.
and strongholds are found in the deepest layers of the overworld. All of it implies some sort of relationship. You know, my exploration in the lore of Minecraft started with the Enderman, and what I found in that first episode is what convinced me that there is actual lore in this game. In that theory, I concluded that the Endermen are actually an ancient race of builders who, eons ago, created end portals inside of strongholds in an attempt to
It's like, it don't even matter what you say anymore, Matt Pat. The background song's a vibe.
flee the overworld, only to discover too late that it was a one-way trip. The Endermen we see today are the descendants of those ancient builders, who, through a combination of evolution and a chorus fruit diet, have become almost unrecognizable, except for their ability to pick up and carry blocks and a few choice vocal lines. When creating that stronghold, it would have made sense for those builders to create some kind of guard to hold down the fort. After all, what good is a stronghold if you have no one to protect it against invaders?
Fair.
Dream, that's your line.
Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind.
He sounds perfect. Like that was like, he was just like, oh, hello, you're on cue. You gotta do your thing. And it was literally perfect. Like it was like I just started up a Minecraft manhunt video. What? How do you just snap into that?
Enjoy the video.
Not exactly what I was going for, but seamless save, buddy.
Thanks.
Anyway, I think all of
The
this
MLG
paints a
glasses.
pretty compelling picture. After creating the overworld villages and the iron golems, the ancient builders continued their pursuits. They experimented with all sorts of things, including experimenting with constructs made using souls. This kind of experimentation is what would eventually unleash the horror that is the Wither, but it's also what gave rise to their automaton buddy, the Warden, built with the same material that they were using when they constructed the end portal blocks, which served as the vehicle for their final escape away from the underworld. Perhaps they left through those end portals expecting to return shortly after, leaving the Warden as a line of defense against anyone who might try to follow them, but they never returned, and the Wardens, believing that their masters had abandoned them, wandered away. They ventured deeper and deeper underground, finding a biome more suited to creatures that were created to exist in the dark, where they exist to...
Hey, you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? The way the mob is walking and the way it behaves has got to be one of the most depressing looking mobs I've seen in all of Minecraft. Like, he looks not only like he, of course, wants to protect, but it's not even he. It looks depressed, okay? It looks really sad. It looks like it's been forced to be there forever.
this day, waiting for us to stumble across him. I mean, that's actually what happened. It would explain a lot, like the Warden's name and why it seems to have multiple souls in its chest.
That's definitely a possibility. But I've been doing research, and it's also possible the Skulk somehow creeped and crawled until it came into contact with soul sand and found a way to harness the energy of those souls to naturally spawn the Warden. Sure, I mean, the idea of a plant-like growth somehow doing this seems a bit far-fetched, and it wouldn't really match with the Warden name, but it's definitely possible. According to developer Brandon Pierce, you could definitely argue that the Skulk in general is sentient. Happy face. It's weird that he says the Skulk is sentient in general. Like, could all the Skulk we see be part of some sort of hive mind with the Wardens in charge, representing what happens when it hits some soul sand? Or what about a different possibility? Maybe the Skulk attached itself to an iron golem. In the iron golem's base model, we see that they're covered with vine growth. What if vines weren't the only plant-like growth that decided to make an iron golem their home? Could the Skulk corrupt or somehow take over an iron golem?
It's not a bad thought. As confirmed on Twitter, the Skulk is bigger and more massive than the Golem, and it's even more powerful but still possessing the same long arms. But again, it doesn't explain the souls or the name or the connection back to the end portal blocks, which is why my money's on it being an artificial creation by some ancient race. TLDR, I'm just really excited to dive into this update once it's finally out.
It definitely does
out.
seem like Mojang has been putting more time into the lore department these days.
So this isn't one of those days where we get to say that we solved the mystery of the Warden and the Skulk. It's something that that we'll have to do together as a community. And that's part of why I wanted to start having this conversation now, because not only is it something that we all have to look forward to, but it's also something that I think we should keep in mind as we continue to explore other parts of the Minecraft lore.
Ooh, okay, this is the part where you say the thing, right?
You made it to the end of the video, which means that you liked it and should therefore subscribe?
No, the other thing, but hey, that's just a theory.
Wow, that was worse than your answers in the Mr. Beast tournament.
I still technically finished ahead of you, Galaxy Brain.
Only because you were voted back in.
Technicality.
Well, from one loser to a fellow loser, thanks for coming on. And you know what? It's indeed time to say, but hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Music to my ears.
Good luck with those hunters over there.
Dream. Come here, Dream. Wait, are we on Game Theory?
Oh, they make cameos? That's so cool. That's so freaking cool. All right. That was dope. Okay. All right. Bring it back in here. Comment section. Well, that was Game Theory. Minecraft Game Theory featuring Dream and Sapnap and George at the end, which was kind of cool. It was all about the Wardens. I hope that if you watch this, you enjoyed my reaction to this. You enjoy me diving deeper into the game theories in general, because I want to finish them all on the channel. Some closing words for those of you that have been worried. I'm okay. I did not expect any of this to affect me as deeply as it has, but overall, I am fine. You know, his memory will live on forever. It's really that simple. And part of that will be positively affecting the world in his honor and in his name. You know, I feel like if you donate to cancer research, to the link that he left on his website, maybe it forces you to do some more research, or maybe think about others who suffered just as much as he did, things like that. You know, those are positive impacts, and I think that would be something he would be proud of. So before you do anything, question yourself, is this something Techno would be happy about? You know what I'm saying? That's my big thing to those who've been waiting on this video or wanting me to say anything about it. I'm not going to say anything greater than this. It's time that we all take what we learned from this experience and try to honor his death with some respect. That's the way I look at it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you do or did, hit that like button and subscribe today. Join the Innate Aliens. I have more content planned. I'm not sure when the next Alien Armada show will be, but I do want to record more videos for y'all and bring out videos as much as I possibly can with everything going on. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here, taking a chance on my content. I will see everyone in the next video. Peace.